When we sum these equations side by side, what we have in our hands will be 2x plus 3y plus 2x minus 3y will be equal to 12 plus 8. Therefore, what we will have is 2 plus 2, 4x is going to be equal to 20. When I divide each side by 4, x is going to be equal to 5. When I sum up these equations side by side again, 3x plus 4y plus 5y minus 3x will be equal to 24 plus 3. Which makes, when these x's cancel each other out, I will have 9x here will be equal to 27. And when I divide each side by 9, x will be equal to 3. Summing up side by side, what I will have will be x plus y plus x minus y will be equal to 4a plus 2a. Therefore, when y's cancel each other out, I'm going to have 2x is equal to 6a. And when I divide each side by 2, x will be equal to 3a. The second equation by 2 in order to get to the y. So what I will have here will be 4x minus 2y is equal to 10. Now let's sum these two equations up, first equation and the multiplied equation. What I'm going to have is 3x plus 2y plus 4x minus 2y is equal to 11 plus 10. When y's cancel out, I'm going to be left with 7x only, which is equal to 21. And when I divide these by 7, x will be equal to 3. Now let's replace x as 3 here with in any equation that we want. Let's do it. Let's choose the first equation, so it's going to be more convenient. 3 times x plus 2y is equal to 11, which is 9 plus 2y is equal to 11. And when I subtract minus 9 from each side, I'm going to have 2y is equal to 2, which means y is equal to 1. And I am asked x plus y. X plus y is equal to 3 here, coming from here, and y, 1 coming from here, is equal to 4. When I sum up the equations, what I'm going to have is x plus y plus x minus y is equal to 2k plus 4 plus 2k minus 2. Y's cancel each other out, so I'm left with 2x here is equal to 2 plus 2, 4k plus 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. When I divide each side by 2, I'm going to have x, which is going to be equal to 4 divided by 2, 2k, plus 2 divided by 2, 1. This is the answer. To eliminate y, let's multiply the second equation by minus 1. So what I'm going to have is 3x plus y minus y minus x is equal to 1 minus minus 3. Then what I'm going to have is 3x plus y minus minus makes plus x is equal to 1 plus 3. Now when y's cancel each other out, what I'm going to have is going to be 4x is equal to 4. Therefore, x is equal to 4 divided by 4, 1. Now let's find y out. Let's replace 1 with anything that we want here. Let's choose the second equation. Y minus x is equal to minus 3. Y minus minus 1. Let me correct it. Y minus 1 here is equal to minus 3. And when I add 1 to each side, y is equal to minus 2. And they're asking me x times y. So x times y is equal to 1 times minus 2, which is equal to minus 2. Let's sum the equations up first. What I have is x plus y plus x minus y is equal to 2 to the m plus 2 to the n. Y's cancel each other out, so I have 2x here is equal to 2 to the m plus 2 to the n. Please remember that there's no formula to sum up two powers, so I can't do anything to here. So what I need to do is to divide by 2 only. So that what I have is going to be x is equal to 2 to the m plus 2 to the n divided by 2. Let's sum the equations up again. What I have is 2x plus y plus x plus 2y is equal to 13 plus 14. And what I have here in the left hand side is 3x plus 3y is equal to 27. Let's take this side into the parentheses of 3. So I have 3 times x plus y is equal to 27. And when I divide each side by 3, what I'm going to have is x plus y is equal to 9. And they're asking me this value, so the answer of this question is 9. A shortcut for this question, so we have to do it in the long and classical way. So let's get rid of, say, x first. So to do that, I have to multiply first equation by minus 2 and the second equation by plus 3. So that x's cancel each other out. Let's do it. First equation is going to be minus 12x minus 6y is equal to minus 24. And the second equation is going to be 12x plus 15y is equal to 42. Let's sum these two new equations now. Minus 12x minus 6y plus 12x plus 15y is equal to minus 24 plus 42. X's cancel each other out. 15 minus 6 is equal to 9y is equal to 42 minus 24, which is equal to 18. Therefore, dividing by 9, y is equal to 2 here. Now, let's replace y with 2 in one of the equations that we would like to say in the first one. 6x plus 3y is equal to 12. So 6x plus 6 is equal to 12. So when I subtract 6 from each side, 6x is equal to 6. Therefore, x is equal to, when I divide each side by 6, x is equal to 1. And what they're asking to me is 5x plus 4y. Therefore, this is going to be equal to 5x plus 4y. So my answer is going to be 5 plus 8, which yields to 13. You will probably agree that first equation does not look like the conventional ones that we had been seeing. So let's turn it into those conventional ones by subtracting 3x from each side. So what I'm going to have here is going to be y minus 3x is equal to 1. Now let's get rid of, we're going to sum up these two equations. In order to do that, I have to get rid of y, so I multiply each side by minus 3. So what I'm going to have for the second equation, so here in the first equation, sorry, is going to be minus 3y plus 9x is equal to minus 3. I'm going to sum this equation with this equation now. So let me write that second equation, which is 2x plus 3y is equal to 25. Now let's sum these two equations up. Minus 3y plus 9x plus 2x plus 3y is equal to minus 3 plus 25. Y is gone. I have 11x here is equal to 22. Therefore, x is, when I divide each side by 11, x is going to be equal to 2. Let's keep this in mind and let's replace 2 with x in any equation that we want. Let's choose first one. In the first equation here that we see, y is equal to 3x plus 1. Let's do it. This is equal to 6 plus 1, which is equal to 7. And in the question, I am asked about y over x, which is going to be equal to, y is equal to 7, as you see here, and x is equal to 2, which is the answer. Let's subtract the second equation from the first one by doing this. So what I have is 4x plus 3y minus 2x plus 3y is equal to 4 pi minus 2 pi. So I have 4x plus 3y minus 2x minus 3y is equal to 2 pi. Y is gone. 4x minus 2x is equal to 2x is equal to 2 pi. When I divide each side by 2, x is equal to pi. We have this x value here in the second equation. Let's replace this x with the x in the first equation. So what I'm going to have is y divided by 2 times y plus 7 is equal to 4 now. Now let's take this 2 times y plus 7 to the other side by multiplying each side by 2 times y plus 7 times 2 times y plus 7. Then what I'm going to have is these canceling each other out. So I'm going to have only y here, which is going to be equal to 4 times 2 times y plus 7. So y is going to be equal to 8 times y plus 7. Let's open the parentheses now, which is going to be equal to 8y plus 56. So let's subtract y from each side so that I have minus y plus minus y. So I have 0 is equal to 7y plus 56. Now let's subtract 56 from each side now. So these cancel each other out. So I have 7y is equal to minus 56. Now what I need to do is to get rid of the 7 by dividing each side by 7. So what I have is y is equal to 56 divided by 7 is equal to, this is minus, don't forget that. The answer is minus 8.